morning. I wish ice cream was real.
Hello, I am Lishi, the character designer. Today, I'm going to attempt something I've never done before, turning Neapolitan ice cream girls into anime magical girls. Before I start, I'm not a professional designer. Everything I know comes from YouTube videos, trial and error, and maybe 3 designs I've done in my life. But this video is just for fun. But hey, constructive criticism is always welcome.
But, Lishi, how do magical girls even look like?
That's a good question. According to my research, magical girls usually have clear color schemes, no more than 3 different colors, big flowing elements that might be their hair, their clothes or accessories, and may also have some sort of element that reminds you of them. With that said, I decided what personality I want each girl to have, which was funny because I was literally giving personality to ice cream. Among the elements that I decided, or personality traits I decided, were actually not. I don't know if these are too specific or too broad, but for chocolate, I chose super powerful and cool but humble, kind of a tsundere. This is strawberry, strongest out of the 3. I mean, pretty outspoken if prompted. Vanilla has annoying main character energy at first, doesn't know what she's doing but always jumps first, and tries to make the other girls not fight. Soft-spoken and often ignored. I think that's pretty vanilla. And for strawberry, I chose super girly and bubbly, always worried about her looks and the other girls, always acting cute, kind, empathetic, and gets annoyed by chocolate.
Was this an excuse to make yuri?
No. So now I made a mood board with 3 flavors. Making a mood board really helps to lock in the aesthetic rules before you start designing. Otherwise, you can get lost adding random stuff that doesn't fit. And now we can get into thumbnail sketches. Time to experiment. So for the first sketches, I made the poses trying to showcase both the personality and designs. First, chocolate has a cool pose. Vanilla more of an actiony stand, like running straight to the enemy. And strawberry has a cute chip pose. I also experimented with different body types because many magical girl shows tend to adhere to similar proportions, and I wanted the girls to look very distinct from each other. Making designs from missing concepts is very enjoyable, so I tried mixing some different aesthetics along with the magical girl theme. So chocolate is more punkish, whereas vanilla has a more samurai vibe, and strawberry more of a round letter aesthetic. So I searched for references for each of those. Tip: the thumbnail sketches phase is a lot about experimenting with different styles, silhouettes, and different elements. It's easier if you have an idea in mind already. I usually come up with a lot of ideas when I'm bored or can't sleep at night, so don't force it too much. And so don't be like me. When doing thumbnail sketches, it's best to zoom out the canvas so you can look at the whole picture. Since it's just 4 ideas, I zoomed in too much and focused too much on the details, which make me take so long. Also, poor designers do like 20 thumbnails. I did 2 because this is for fun, and also I'm lazy. Now it's time to make a more polished sketch. And basically what I did was picking the elements that I liked and merged them into a single drawing. Then I did line art. Ta-da! Before coloring, I filled the characters in with solid black to check their silhouettes. The idea is that they should be recognizable even without details. That's a good sign your design is strong. And well, personally, I don't think these designs look a lot like ice cream, but hopefully the colors will save it. So I chose around 3 colors for each character. Choco is mostly monochromatic, meaning that she only uses one color in different tones, except for like maybe some red hues here and there. And it was interesting to say the least, since I have never worked with a color palette like this. I added some streaks to simulate chocolate decorations like these. A little design tip: limiting yourself to about 3 main colors per character keeps the design readable and iconic. If you add too many colors, the design starts feeling busy and confusing. For vanilla, aside from using whites and yellows, I used a complementary color, which was this cyan. applying it to some details and her eyes. This really makes her stand out. The things you see on her chest are the simple ice cream spoons, and the flower in her chest is vanilla flower. And lastly, for strawberry, I use a mix of soft pinks, white, and sun green, like strawberry leaves. And strawberry has a lot of pearls and big fluffy hair to enhance her elegant fluffy nature. I also think I made her way too short, which I regretted later. But anyway, after some polishing and adding simple shadows, here are the designs. Now it's your turn. I challenge you to turn your favorite dessert into character design. And comment if you'd like me to do this again. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. And like soon I'll draw myself eating them.